Alright, so today I have work off for a rather disturbing reason I'll disclose at a later date. You notice there's some skins taken off the tractor because I got a wild hair up my butt that one day on the video when I was like, oh yeah, I'll just put this emblem on. Then I was like, well, I'll pull the grill and paint it. And I was like, well, I'll fix that extra hole in the hood. Then I was like, well, I'll go ahead and paint this and paint that, and now it's all taken apart and I have to use it. So I got my custom rattle exhaust up there. But yeah, the whole reason why the hood and everything's not painted and put back on it, the grill's painted, the white pieces are painted, but when I went to patch that hole in the hood, I found it had an enormous amount of Bondo in it, which was fantastic. So now I have to go get Bondo and try to re-slick it over, which I don't really like doing. But back here we have our corn planter because we are getting ready to plant. That's probably about a quarter acre, I don't think it's quite a half, of sweet corn. Got the cylinder taken off of the chisel plow since that's not happening this year. Put on this, it'll probably stay on this. And I have all the lids. I stuck them in the fertilizer boxes, which are in super good shape for what I paid for this thing. And I thought this was a International 56 planter, and it is actually, I think, a little older, but it is a 455, if you can see that. Well, not a good camera angle, but yeah, it's a 455. I've already got our Silver Queen in here. I'm doing Silver Queen and Ambrosia. Selected our planter plates. I don't know if I said it or not, but I got so lucky. This thing was already set on 30-inch rows, and it was already set up with 24 cell planter plates for 23,730 plants an acre, which I wanted to do a 24,000 population because the sweet corn I got only has an 80% germination rate, which I don't know if that's regular for sweet corn or not, but I felt like it was pretty low to me, so I wanted to bump up the population. Anyways, I'll get some video of us using this thing here in a little bit. My wife gets back from taking my son to baseball practice, and believe it or not, these drop markers actually work. Now I have the other planter over there, right there. It has the disc style markers, planter markers, but it's a shoe type planter, and this is a double disc planter. You know, so I'm actually going to get really accurate seed depth with that. And if you look, just dragged it across the yard. It's got 2x2 fertilizer, so 2 inches down, 2 inches away, which that's obviously a little off. But let's see, this was where the double disc opener went in, and it's in, what's that, at least 3/4 of an inch, just running on top of plain grass. I mean, that's fantastic. If I want to do beans, and if I wanted to do beans in 30-inch rows, I have a set of bean plates for this planter. And then maybe I would only have to do minimal tillage, you know, just to burn down and right into it. I was amazed at how well it actually cut into the dirt. But anyways, I'll get back with you here in a bit. Here, it's half dry and might be, I don't know if they call that mudding it in. I don't have enough experience to tell you one way or the other. But yeah, this is it. It's not overly huge. There's my wife. She's going to be my seed watcher. But I'm going to get turned around here and try to do straight rows this way, because the deer like to come in there right there, and I want to be able to see them to either run them off or shoot at them or whatever, because they usually burn up our sweet corn pretty good. So we'll get turned around here. I guess I'll turn the camera back on my cell phone when we get a little more action. Alright, so we are going to start planting in the woods, and then we're going to go up to probably about, man, my camera won't focus for nothing. It's my cell phone. But we'll get up to about like where that chickens are, a half a row I'd say, and then we're going to get off and we're going to check our seed depth. So we'll go ahead and put her in low, drop her down, Oh, well, the wrong marker dropped, so now we have to lift it back up and see if the other one wants to go right. Now we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. All right. Huh? Yeah, only one's supposed to drop. The side that's not planted is supposed to drop. That way when you turn around and come back through, you know where to put your front tire, which none of that's even adjusted, and I should have just left them wired up because I don't even know if I'll be able to turn around all the way. But anyways, here goes nothing. Oh, well, it helps if you put it in gear, doesn't it? Alright, my shafts are turning. Hopefully seeds are dropping. We're not sure what's going on. We're just going to try to, well, I don't have my magic pointer off the grill. Hang on, do what? Alright, so my idea of hilling the seed all up on the side that the seed plates turn from was a bad idea. So we had to spread them around, and I'm going to try to replant completely off of where I was. And my wife's trying to kill her chickens because they keep eating treated seed. Here goes nothing again, I guess. If I'm going too fast, just tell me. Alright, so after that monstrosity, the rows are straight-ish. There's my daughter. She was herding chickens out of the field. Yes, she got a little stick. We ran out of seed. I don't know how or why. My calculation must have been off. Again, it's my first time here, so this little piece didn't get planted, and this is where I stopped in this row. So, now the soil was not prepped the best. I probably could have hit it with a rototiller again. It's too small to get a disc in here, our big disc anyway. Wouldn't get a whole lot of coverage either, as you can see the little red dots. The spacing's good, at least on some of them. It seemed like here, I don't know why, but this one row's landed on thick. It's got the same planter plate as the other ones. Yeah, that's mud. It's, you know. But basically, I'm going to have to come through with the hoe, which I don't mind to do. It's not like this is acres and acres and acres. I'm going to come through with a hoe and make sure all these are covered. Give them the best chance that we can. Yeah, wow, look at all these. I don't get it. I mean, like I said, I know it's antique equipment, but surely to goodness, they were farming better than that in the 60s. I mean, one's not even in the row. You know, well, I guess there is a tire track across it, but yeah. So, I don't know. And with the small amount of seed that we had in there, my wife kept having to tell me to stop because there would be slots that are open and misses. And basically, I told her, I said, babe, this is our first time using a corn planter. You know, the markers at least worked, at least did put down the seed somewhat accurately, somewhat cover it up. And it's only been like, I don't know, this took us like a half an hour, which you could imagine. My daughter, she's over there herding chickens again. I'm going to have to get them fed and put up. We fed them. They just want to be out here for some reason. Because there's bright red corn to eat. That's smart with insecticide on it. But anyways, yeah, it still took us way less time. I mean, to plant the other garden, you're talking it would take us like 2 hours. I think last year we did 8 rows, maybe like 100 feet long. And that took like 2 hours with me, my wife, and my son bending it down, dropping seed, and Mariah coming back and covering them up. But anyways, I don't know if you can see Dipper and Dapper over there running in front of the truck, trying to see what's going on. But if you watch to the end, I appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit thumbs up. If you got any suggestions on this old International 455 planter, or how to plant corn, or how to farm in general, put that in the comments. And if you want to see more stuff like this throughout the year, subscribe, and we'll try to get you some, share what we're doing here. So thanks for watching.